Hey, what is going on, guys? Parker Chmiel here. I'm super excited for today's training. In today's training, I'm going to show you how to make your first 20K online with affiliate marketing, even if you're brand new online or if you failed in the past. So here's what you're going to learn today. Secret number one, how to find a product to promote. I've been getting this question a lot recently online, right? A lot. So a ton of people ask me, how to find a product to promote? I'm going to show you exactly how to find it and what to look for in a good product to promote. Secret number two, traffic, right? I want to show you guys how to find traffic and actually build it to your audience and actually so you can go promote products online. Now, traffic's a huge problem a lot of people have, so I'm going to show you exactly what I do to get traffic on Facebook specifically to actually make sales for my offers. And then secret number three, sales 101, how to convert your leads. So a lot of people, they think they have a traffic problem, but a big problem that people have is converting the traffic that they actually get. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it and exactly how you can do the same thing that I do to get convert your leads for yourself. So before I get started with, those three secrets, I want to explain to you guys why most people fail online. If you know why most people fail, you know what to avoid online, and then you know what not to do. A lot of marketing, from what I've realized in the last couple of months, is knowing what not to do instead of actually doing, knowing what exactly to do. So if you avoid these mistakes, you'll be able to set yourself up for success in the long term, and you should be more successful overall. So mistake number one, and this is a big mistake that I made when I first got started, is most people don't have any idea where to start, and they end up buying products from people with a lot of hype for marketers who promise the world and leave them on their own once they join the program, right? How many times have you guys joined a program and then you get put into a Facebook group, you get sent a course or whatever it may be, and then you can't get a hold of the actual course owner or the course creator? Give me a two if this has ever happened to you before. I know for me, it used to happen to me all the time. I joined countless courses, countless programs, countless, everything. And I didn't have any access to anybody once I joined. This is a huge mistake that I made because I just didn't know any better, right? I was listening to people on TikTok, pointing, and, just screaming in my face, you need to join this, you need to join this. And I ended up, almost failing because of it. So give me two if this has ever happened to you. Yep, I see a two right there from Raphael. I know this happened to me a lot of times when I first got started. So this is a big mistake that I made when I first got started that really cost me a lot of time. Mistake number two, they don't have a proven daily action plan to get results for, a complete beginner. So give me a three right now. If you're, in the online space and you have a daily action plan to get results, right? Give me a three if you have a daily action plan right now. When I was first getting started, I didn't have one. I had no idea where to do, no idea what to do, no idea where to go. And, I didn't have a plan to follow. So it really, really hurt my marketing because I didn't really have a plan to follow 1, 2, 3, ABC step by step. So this is a big mistake I made as well when I was first getting started. It's a big mistake a lot of people make. Mistake number three, they don't have a mentor with a proven way to help their students get results similar to them. So having a mentor is really important. If you've been on one of these lives before, if you see my posts, having a mentor is very, very important because you know what to do and you know what not to do, right? Based on what the mentor tells you and what the mentor tells you not to do. You need to find a mentor that has the results that you want and then go follow them and actually help you get those same results. So these are three big mistakes that I made when I was first getting started. I want you guys to know these so you know what to avoid in the marketplace right now before you get started with your business. Now, the reason I'm telling you all this is because I was a failure myself, right? And, I use this picture over here because you could see how just upset and depressed I was when I was first getting started with my business. I know you see my dog right there in the picture, but you can see my face. I was so miserable for a long, long time. And I was a failure myself. I quit on 2 different business models before I started with affiliate marketing. I quit on Amazon FBA. I quit on selling my own digital products. I was in all aspects a quitter when it came to the online world. And, it really sucked. It really sucked. And I want you guys to not have the same feeling that I did because it really, it just tore me apart inside. I tried so many different businesses and they just didn't work. And then even affiliate marketing, right? I started I think it's about 11 months ago now. And for the first 6 months, I had $10 in total sales, right? I was burnt out. I was sad, depressed, and frustrated. I bought tons of courses, and I was ready to quit. I was 2 days away from calling quits my affiliate marketing business. My third business model I was going to give up on and quit. And, it was just awful. And because of those 3 mistakes I made before, right? Those 3 mistakes cost me a lot of time and a lot of money. Now, looking at me now, I made 20K online officially as of last week. I'm free of my 9-to-5 job, and 14K of that came while I was working 9-to-5 jobs and let me escape that 9-to-5 job, right? I made, my first 10K, my first 20K. I'm looking to make my first 100K this year, right? So a lot's changed. And I'm going to show you exactly what's changed throughout this whole presentation. But I just want to show you guys that I'm not perfect, right? I'm not someone that just come into this marketing space and just completely destroyed everybody, right away. I struggled in 3 different businesses. I struggled in this business before, right? Because I followed the wrong people. I was doing the wrong things. and I just never saw success before. But now I know what to do. I want to share it with you guys. I want you guys to understand what it takes to be successful in this industry, because I didn't have this guidance when I was first getting started. I didn't have someone like myself showing them what they did to get success. I just had people selling me everything all the time, and I don't like that about this industry. And I want you guys to know what to do so you can actually get results for yourself. So with that being said, let's get started in the presentation, right? So secret number one, finding a product to promote. I've gotten this question a ton recently, right? So many people are coming into this space and they're like, what do I promote? What do I promote? I don't know what to promote, right? There's so many things online to promote. There's literally millions of different products to promote online. There's, Amazon has their own affiliate program. Walmart has their own affiliate program. Best Buy has their own affiliate program. Apple has their own affiliate program. Give me a 2 if you know what Apple is, right? Give me a 2 if you know what the company Apple is. There's digital courses to promote online. There's programs. There's software. There's so many different things to promote online as an affiliate marketer. The world really is endless, right? It really just depends on you and your niche and what you want to actually promote online. So if you've been following me for a while, you may know I'm in the make money online space, right? I teach people how to make money online, specifically with high ticket affiliate marketing, as you see by the name of this group, right? High ticket affiliate marketing secrets. What you promote depends on what you want to do with it. So I know a lot of people like fitness, right? They're really big into fitness. That would be something you could promote a product on, like a digital course, maybe a weight loss supplement, maybe something like that. It really is up to you, right? Now, I do have a few tips. I have a few tips for what I do, what I've seen success in that actually has helped my business grow. And I'm going to show you guys in the next couple slides. But I want you to understand that if you're on this call and you're finding a product to promote, you can literally pick anything you want. There's literally so many products out there to promote online. There's literally so many different things you can promote. It's really up to you and what you want to do. So a few tips. Like I said, what I do, I promote high ticket products only, right? They allow me to scale fast, right? Give me a 2 if you understand what a high ticket product is and you know how fast you can scale with them. I promote high quality products that solve a problem, right? That solve a problem in the industry, right? So I'll explain to you what I do and I'll show you step by step on what I do, but this is just a brief summary. And then finally, you need to promote something you truly believe in that you use yourself. And again, I'll go into detail on that in just a little bit. So this is what most affiliates do, right? And this is what I did when I first got started. If you're on live or you're watching the replay, give me a 5 if you've seen this diagram right here on the screen of the value ladder, right? This was created by Russell Brunson. This is from his book Expert Secrets, right? The Value Ladder. This is a model a lot of companies use, a lot of businesses use. And in all honesty, I hate it. I can't stand the value ladder, right? And it goes against what a lot of people say, but I don't like it. And, here's why. So number one, if you do the value ladder, your conversions are going to be low in the first place, right? It takes about, for someone to see your offer and someone to promote your offer, it takes about, it takes about 100 people to get one sale, right? So if you have 100 people click on your link and go to your order form, it takes 100 people to get one sale, right? So one sale at $7, that's, you're going to get like a $3.50 commission or a $2 commission or something like that, right? Maybe someone goes to the next number of the $97, right? Maybe they do, right? That happens, I don't know, maybe 10% of the time. Then maybe someone else goes to the $4.97. Then maybe someone else goes to the $2.97, right? Maybe for every 100 sales you get a $7 offer from, you're going to get 1 or 2 high ticket sales, right? So every 100 people you get in your $7 offer, you're going to get 1 or 2 high ticket sales, right? How hard does it sound to get 100 plus customers a month to get that one high ticket sale, right? How hard does that sound? I remember when I was first getting started, I struggled to get one $7 sale, right? Let alone 100 to make that high ticket sale, right? Give me a 5 if you see the math here, right? Give me a 5 if you understand that, give me, like, if you have a $3,000 product, it's a much easier to sell one $3,000 product than sell 700 $7 products. Give me a 5 if that makes sense to you. So this is what a lot of affiliates do. And this is what I did myself when I first started, because I just didn't know any better, right? This is a horrible thing about the value ladder. Like, a lot of people don't understand that it takes a lot of people and a lot of volume to get people to go from $7 to the $3.99 $7 offer. And, if you're brand new online, it's hard to get that kind of traffic to your links and to your offers. And it's hard to get people to buy even that $7 offer. So yeah, that's something that I struggled with when I first got started. Another thing that I hate about the value ladder, and, I think a lot of people are going to understand this because this is something that I really didn't like either, is that, when people sell the value ladder, they claim you can learn everything for $7. Give me a 2 if you've ever heard this before. Like, you can learn everything you need to know for $7 online. Give me a 2 if this is ever, you've ever heard this online. What this does is you're breaking your trust with your audience, right? You're breaking every single piece of trust you have, because people are going to go in, they're going to buy that $7 product. They're going to say, hey, like, I thought this was everything I needed to know. Then they're going to get hit with like an upsell of a $3,000 product at the end, and they're going to be pissed. They're going to be absolutely pissed at you. This used to happen to me all the time. I would buy a $7 course, $7 course, $97 course, $497 course, whatever it may be. And I'd get hit with a huge, if you actually want to learn, you have to pay another $3,000. Give me a 2 if this has ever happened to you. I see someone, Patricia. Yeah, she said, yep, it's ever happened to her. And then, yep, Greg too. So a couple people it's happened to already. This happened to me all the time, and it just pissed me off. I lost all trust with the affiliate that I joined under, right? I would never buy a product from them again because they were lying to my face. They said, you're going to learn everything for $7, and I didn't learn anything for $7, right? So if you're doing this, you're losing trust with your audience. You're not building enough trust with the people that, your audience that you're selling to. So this is what I don't like, the value ladder. And this is what most affiliates do. It's what I did before. And, I don't think it works. In my opinion, I don't think it works. What I do is, like I said before, I promote high ticket products right off the front. And I provide as much value as possible on the front end, right? So like a live stream like this, right? I'll give you all my free information. I'll show you exactly what I do with my business. I'm going to show you step by step how I went from 0 to 20K in the last couple months, right? For free. No course, no nothing, right? I'll give you for free because I like to provide value to people, even if they can't afford any course. Even if they don't join my program, I like to give people the free value, right? And then if they want to work with me further, then they can join the high ticket product that I promote. But I don't like to go and lie to people and say, you can learn everything for $7 online. You can go learn everything for $97 online. No, because you can't, right? You're going to need to learn everything in a high ticket course and a high ticket product if you want to actually learn everything. So what I do is I promote strictly high ticket, right? I promote products that give me a 2K, a 3K, and a 5K commission. So like this diagram shows, right? If you make 5 sales at 2K a pop, that's 10K a month already, right? If you stay consistent with this and you do this for a couple months, you can make 5 sales at 2K, no problem, right? You're going to get the traffic, you're going to convert. And I'm going to show you exactly how to convert those leads. You don't need that many leads to get those 5 sales a month. And it's easy, right? It's easy to get 5 more sales instead of 500 as a low ticket offer. Give me a 3 if this makes sense. That is easier to make 5 2K sales than like 500 $20 sales. Give me a 3 if this makes sense. So that's with the 2K product. And, if you make 10 or 15 sales, you get a lot more money per month. And as you build and as you grow, it's going to be a lot easier for you to get 10 and 15 and 20 sales per month with the 2K commission. But it's going to allow you to scale your business fast, right? And like I said before, when I first got started with this presentation, you don't have to, you don't have to do this, right? This is just my recommendation to you. If you're first getting started with affiliate marketing, if you're first getting started and you've been struggling for a while, this might be the reason why, right? Maybe you're promoting low ticket offers and you're relying on the value ladder and it's not working for you. So this is just my recommendation. This is what's worked for me. And I think everyone should get started with high ticket as soon as they can. So I only promote high ticket products, as you see here on the screen here. Product needs to solve a problem, right? It needs to actually provide a solution to someone in the industry. So if you're just promoting products that don't solve anything for anybody, then no one's going to buy them, right? If you're just promoting, if you're promoting a course or program and no one's making any sales with it, then no one's going to go and buy that because they're going to hear, that program doesn't work and no one's going to actually go and buy it. If you're promoting a weight loss supplement and no one's losing weight, then no one's going to buy that solution, right? No one's going to buy the weight loss supplement anymore because they're not losing any weight. Give me a 5 if this makes sense. You want a product that solves a problem in the industry, solves a problem for the people that you're serving, right? Solves a problem for your audience. So the product that I promote, we had 4 people one week make their first 2K commission, right? They've struggled in other programs before and they came in and they made their first big sale online, right? How many of you guys would love to make your first big sale online? In 1 week, everyone in 1 week, right? Give me a 2 if you want to make your first big sale online. This solved a problem in the industry. All these people have gone through other programs, other courses, other mentorship programs, and they could not make it work. They couldn't make it work. They came in here and they made their first sale, and now they're going to make, 10, 20, 50 more. And it's just like, it needs to solve a problem. Your product needs to solve a problem. Otherwise, no one's going to go and buy it. Give me a 4 if that makes sense. You need to solve a problem with your product. Give me a 4 if that makes sense. And then here we go. Something you truly believe in, right? And this is something I really believe. And it's, something that I really struggled with when I first got started. So I want you guys to be well aware of that. I did not used to do this. And this is why I struggled for a long time. So you want to promote something that is a good product. You trust yourself. You've been around it. You've used it yourself and you trust it yourself, right? Would you want to go buy a product from someone else who has never used it before, right? give me a 5 if this would piss you off, right? Give me a 5 if you bought some product from somebody and you realize they didn't use it before, right? And I'm going to take you through a scenario that, to show you what you're doing to your audience. But give me a 5 if this would make you really upset, because I know it made me upset when I figured this out back in the day. I really do. So I want you guys to think about it like this, right? Think about it like a friend recommends a restaurant to you, right? A friend's recommending a restaurant to you for like a month, a year, maybe even 2 years, right? They're just pushing it down your throat. You need to try this restaurant. You need to try this restaurant. It's so good. You need to try it, right? Maybe even, it's been 10 years, you guys have been friends, and they're like, you need to try this restaurant. Finally, you need to try it. Finally, you give in and you decide, I need to try this restaurant. This guy's been promoting it. He's a good friend of mine. I trust him. I'm going to go try this restaurant, right? Then you go and try it. You sit down, you get to your table and you try it, and it's completely awful. Like, you get your food and you're like, holy crap, this is the worst food I've ever eaten, right? Like, why did my friend recommend this? This is terrible. You're just upset. You're like, I don't want to eat this. I'm just going to leave. So you pay the bill and then you leave, right? Later that day, you find out your friend that you trust and you know him for a while had never eaten the product and the solution and eaten at the restaurant themselves, right? They literally never have eaten it themselves, but they recommend it to you for a long time. How would you feel? Give me a 2 if this would really make you upset. And then finally, just to put it on top, cherry on top of the whole whipped cream, right? You figure out your friend did not even eat at the place, right? And then they also got a portion of your bill that you actually had for the restaurant, right? They had a deal with the restaurant and they actually got a portion of your bill. So say you spent like $20, they got like 5 of the dollars that you spent at the restaurant, right? But they had never eaten them themselves. They recommended to you for years, and then your food was terrible. How would that make you feel? Would you ever trust that friend or that person again? I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't, right? And this is exactly what you're doing if you're promoting a product you don't buy yourself. If you're promoting a product you don't know and you're not familiar with. You don't know if the product works, so don't promote it to anybody else, right? This is something I fully believe in. When I was first getting started, I didn't do this, right? I would try to promote high-ticket products without actually buying the high-ticket products. People would literally see right through me. They would see right through my face and be like, oh man, like, this guy didn't buy the product. He doesn't even know how to say, like, he's on here talking about it. He doesn't even know what it's about, right? They'd see right through it. And I lost a lot of trust in my audience by doing this. I still am trying to build my, trust back with my audience on my TikTok account, because I literally would do this all the time, right? And it's just awful. So I see a lot of people commenting that they wouldn't trust anybody anymore, right? They wouldn't trust this person. So this is something that I truly believe in. If you're going to promote the product, you need to promote something that you truly believe in, you use yourself, and you actually know works for somebody else. Give me a 5 if this makes sense. Give me a 5 if this concept makes sense to you. And then finally, I only promote one offer, right? So this is something that I learned from a mentor, is to focus on one offer and really go all in on the offer, right? So if you focus on one offer, you're never going to confuse your audience, right? If you're promoting 5 or 6 or 2 or 3 different things, right, you're going to confuse your audience. So people are going to see, they're going to see, if you ever seen like a link tree on like a Facebook profile, like a TikTok account, right? You're going to be like, oh, what product do I pick? I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good. Maybe you're promoting like 5 or 6 different challenges or offers, whatever it may be. And it's like, you don't know what the right thing is, right? Give me a 2 if this has ever happened to you. You've seen like someone's account or something like that, and you're like, oh man, I trust this person. I love their stuff, but what do they want? What do they promote? So I've done this before. I've done this before myself. I used to use a link tree myself. I promote 6 or 7 different things, and it never worked for me. I never got any sales in any of them, because, you're losing trust with your audience. You're not promoting one thing, and people get confused on what the best thing is. So I kind of look at this like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know. Are you guys familiar with Buffalo Wild Wings? Give me a 3 if you've ever eaten at Buffalo Wild Wings before. I know I used to eat there all the time with my friends, right? And we get in and, I'd be so excited to go eat, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to get some wings today, right? You sit down, you see the menu, and there's like 30 different wing options, right? You're like, oh man, I don't know what to choose, right? You're like, oh, I want to try a couple different sauces, but I don't know if I can. Like, I need to pick one. This is what you're doing to your audience, right? Your audience is looking at the menu confused, saying, which is the best product for me? Which is the best product for me? Just kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings. If you've ever been there yourself, there's a ton of different wing flavors. There's a ton of different offers if you do this, right? This is what I like to compare it to, because like I used to do this myself, and I used to confuse my audience. And, it didn't work. I never made any sales by doing this. So I focus on one offer. I promote high ticket products, to help me scale my business fast. I promote something I believe in, that I use myself. And I promote something that's high quality and helps people, actually solve a problem in the industry. Cool. So that's how you pick a product to promote, right? There's a ton of different products out there. That's what I do. I promote high ticket products. I promote products that, solve a problem in the industry. And I pick products that actually, I've used myself, I know work. So Secret number two, how to drive traffic to your offer, right? Traffic, traffic, traffic. A lot of people think they have a huge traffic problem, and sometimes they do, right? What you need to do is you need to master your traffic source. Now, that can be Facebook, that can be TikTok, that can be YouTube, that can be Instagram. They all work. Every traffic source works, right? You just have to focus on one and you need to master it. So, what I recommend to beginners and people that have been struggling online is to throw away all the stuff that doesn't work and focus on one traffic source and go all in on that one traffic source, right? You pick one social media to get leads from and master the skills to learn that traffic source. So, omnipresence will keep you stuck. Give me a 5 if you guys have ever heard the term omnipresence before. I know it's a big term going around the industry right now. It's like omnipresence. You need to be everywhere, all the time. You need to post your links to here, right? This is what I used to, I used to learn from the wrong people, like I talked about before, and they all taught omnipresence. They all taught the same exact thing. Like you need to post on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it may be. They told me I needed to post 17 different pieces of content every single day. And it was just, I was overwhelmed. I was burned out and I didn't make any sales because of it. So omnipresence, in my opinion, keeps you stuck. You need to focus on one social media platform to master, and you have to focus on, go all in on that one platform and learn it to be the best. Give me a 2 if this makes sense. Give me a 2 if this traffic part makes sense, right? You need to focus on one offer. So I use Facebook as my main source of traffic for everything in my business, right? Facebook, I use it for 3 different reasons. So number 1, I promote high ticket products like I talked about before. So in my opinion, there's more high ticket buyers on Facebook. And here's why. The audience on Facebook is a little bit older than all the other audiences. So if you look at like TikTok, you look at Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it may be, all the audiences are a little bit younger, right? People use it in high school and college and all that kind of stuff. Facebook has a little bit older of an audience. So people that have a little bit more money are typically a little bit older because they've been saving up. They've been investing in stocks. Maybe they've been working for a long time. They typically have more money to purchase high ticket products and courses. Secret number 2 is that I like targeted Facebook groups to get warmer leads for my offer. So have you guys this is a Facebook group right here, right? How many Facebook groups are you guys in? 5, 10, 20, 50, whatever it may be. I know I'm in about 100 different affiliate marketing Facebook groups right now. These are the most targeted places to find people that are actually interested in what you're doing because it's a little bit warmer of an audience. So like traffic sources like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, even Pinterest, right? These are people that don't even know you. They don't know what you do. They don't know anything about, whatever offer you're promoting. Whereas Facebook groups is where everyone is looking to go to learn more about what you're doing specifically. So I like to target Facebook groups because the leads are a little bit warmer. It's a little bit easier to, convert those leads. And then finally, it has Facebook Messenger, which is by far my favorite thing to talk to people one-on-one and learn what their problems are, right? I'll talk about Facebook Messenger a little bit later in the presentation, but these are the 3 reasons why I use Facebook for my business. If that makes sense, give me a 2. Give me a 2 if that makes sense. And here, right? Like I said, guys, why you need to focus on one offer. So this diagram is a perfect description of why to do that, right? If your energy is focused on 1, 2, 3, 4 different offers, and you're putting all your effort into 25% into each single one, you're never going to see success in each one of those, right? Maybe long-term, you'll see success in 1 or 2 of them, right? If you stick with it for a couple of years, maybe decades, right? But we don't want to waste decades promoting 17 different things and 17 different offers. We want all our focus to be on one place so you can see success quickly. And then from there, you can expand to different platforms. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but right now I'm doing a Facebook or a Reels challenge in my program, right? So we're posting Reels on Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest, whatever it may be, right? So now I'm full-time affiliate marketer. So I can do Facebook marketing, right? And now I can do Instagram and TikTok, right? And it's the same video on both. So you're doing Reels. So now that's what you can do. Once you become full-time, you can expand it, get more traffic to your offers that way, right? But until you see success, it's best to focus on one, stick to it, and, go all in on that one. So if that makes sense, give me a 1. Give me a 1 if this focus on one makes sense to you guys. I'll keep going here. So I see a couple 2s from earlier. See a couple 7s. Okay, cool. So how to generate leads on Facebook, right? And Facebook is probably the easiest way to generate leads because you really don't even need to create content necessarily, right? You don't need to create anything crazy. It's you go and find the leads yourself. So this is the easiest way to do it. Is if you go into your Facebook account, right, and you go to Facebook groups, you type in your keyword, right? So for me, it'd be like affiliate marketing. For, if you're in the fitness niche, maybe it'd be fitness. If you're in the keto, which is the example I used here, it'd be like keto. And then you just search. And if you just look, there's literally groups on every single thing out there on Facebook, right? There's a Facebook group for literally everything online. Like there's one for, I think, underwater basket weaving. That's one that I found the other day, just as an example. I don't even know what that is, but there's a Facebook group for it, right? So there's literally in this group, right? The keto and low carb for beginners, there's 331,000 people that are interested in this already, right? If you had a keto product, you can go and add those friends in the group and then actually maybe sell the product to them overall over time, right? Keto recipes, 130,000 members. Keto recipes for beginners, another 10,000 members, right? Do you guys see my point? Give me a 2 if this makes sense, that you see how many people are located in these groups that are interested in what you're doing already. Give me a 2 if this is making sense to you. Now, I get the question a lot, like, okay, I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups, right? I know how to join Facebook groups. I'm in a ton of them. Who do I add when I join into the groups? Who do I actually go and find in the groups? So here's what I do when I get into a Facebook group, and here's what works in Facebook groups, right? So number one is you can add new members. So if you go on your Facebook, you can see, who's new to the group, and you can add them in because they're brand new to the space. They're looking to learn more, and you have the value, you have something that can actually help them learn more about what they're looking to do, right? So new members are like the first people I add in every single group. Number two are people who are engaged, right? So there's people that are in the group that are talking constantly, that are telling their stories, that are talking about their keto recipes, whatever it may be, talking about affiliate marketing. People who are engaged are people that are interested in what you're doing, right? They're interested in whatever the Facebook group is about. So you can add the people that are engaged and, friend them. And then, if they accept your friend request, then that's potentially a lead for you. And number three, you can write value posts or value bombs in the comments of the group. And then everyone that comments or posts or likes, you can actually go and add them as a friend, right? So like say you're in this group, right? Say you're in the keto and low carb for beginners group. All you have to do is you go in and you see, if someone's struggling with something and you know it because you're promoting the product, what you can do is go and actually add them, go and actually talk about what they're struggling with, help them with their problem. And then, if they respond back, they're like, hey, that's awesome tip, then you can go and add them as a friend. And that's how you get more and more and more warm leads within Facebook groups of people that are already engaged and already interested in what you're doing. Does this make sense? Give me a 5 if this makes sense for how to add leads on Facebook and Facebook groups. Now, the reason I like Facebook groups, like I said, because everyone in there is someone that's interested in what you're doing already, right? It's not a cold lead that you just found on TikTok that's just, scrolling for fun. It's not someone that's, not really interested. It's someone that's highly targeted and highly interested in what you're doing already. So this is how to add leads on Facebook. Another reason I like Facebook is you don't need to make any videos on Facebook, right? You don't need to do any sort of video content on Facebook at all. When I made my first 14K while working a 9-to-5 job, I didn't do a single video at all. Not one single video whatsoever. I did all Facebook posts, all written posts that I wrote myself, and I leveraged my mentor's posts, obviously, but I didn't do any videos whatsoever. Now I have more time and I'm doing videos, obviously, and we're doing the Reels challenge, so I'm doing a little bit more. But you don't need to make any videos on Facebook, which is why I think it's awesome for beginners to start with, because you literally don't need, any fancy tech equipment. You don't even need to show your face on camera. You literally can just do written posts and you can engage with people and then talk to them in Messenger, which I'll show you in a little bit, and then actually make money doing that. So this is how to add leads on Facebook, right? Give me and this is why I like it too. It's because you don't need to make videos. So yeah, that's how you add leads on Facebook. Very, very straightforward, very easy, but you just have to go and do it, right? That's the whole thing. So secret number 3, right? Converting leads into sales. So okay, I see a couple ones. Awesome. Okay, so converting leads into sales. Secret number 3. Most affiliates think they have a traffic problem, but in actuality, they have a conversion problem. So what I just showed you guys before, it's really easy to find traffic, especially on Facebook. You can go and find it yourself. You don't have to create videos. You don't have to go out, rely on the algorithm for anything, right? You literally can go and find leads in the Facebook groups that are already there yourself, right? It's really easy to drive traffic. They actually have a conversion problem, right? It's really hard for you to go and find someone on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok and actually go and get them to become a customer, a paying customer, right? If you can do this, if you learn how to convert traffic the right way, you can become a millionaire online. And I guarantee you can become a millionaire online because I've seen my mentor do it. I've seen a ton of other people do it online. Converting traffic is the hard part, right? No one goes on social media to buy anything. They go on there to have fun and be entertained. So if you can do that and you can learn how to convert your leads into sales, you're going to become a millionaire online. So this is what most affiliates do. And this is why a lot of people get stuck. And this is why I was getting stuck for a long time, right? They take their traffic from Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and they just send it right to a sales page. They send it right to the final page where you can go and pull out your credit card and buy something, right? Even this product right here, like $5 for 7-day test drive, right? You're going to get a 1 to 3% conversion rate on this product, right? 1 to 3%. So every 100 people that come in, you're going to get 1 to 3 people to buy, whatever offer you have, right? Now, 1 to 3%, that's bad, right? You don't, as a beginner, it's hard to generate that much traffic, even get people to click on your links, right? You're not going to get 200-300 people to actually go and do this, right? So there's another way to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But this is what most affiliates do, and this is why they fail, right? If this is something that I used to do a lot of the time. I used to send my traffic right to the sales page, say, "Hey, go buy this product that I'm promoting," and no one bought, and I was like, "Oh, why is no one buying? I got so many clicks, right? So many clicks, and no one's buying." It's because this model does not work anymore. This model is outdated, and people don't use it, so it just doesn't work. So if you're doing this, you're going to want to switch it up and change it to what I'm about to show you. So now, what super affiliates used to do. So this is something that, this is a little bit more, this is my opinion. This is something that I've noticed in the industry as I've been in it for the last couple months, is this method is also outdated. So this sending traffic, using a landing page to collect emails, using a bridge page to, build trust and show them a video, and then sending people right to your offer, right? And then just sending them emails every day. It doesn't work anymore, right? It does not work anymore. It's not enough, right? I don't know if you guys understand this, but like when COVID happened, right, in the last couple of years, everyone wanted to start their own business online. Like every single person looked up how to make money online. And a lot of people decided that affiliate marketing and online coaching was the way to go. And because it's a great way to get started with the online industry. It's a great way to make extra money online, right? But because of that, there are literally millions of people that weren't here before that are doing the same thing as this, right? They're doing this simple process, collect the emails, then send the emails, then send people to the affiliate offer. And it's just not enough anymore. It's not enough to make a consistent, reliable income online. It's not enough to make high ticket sales online anymore. It's just not, right? And this is another reason I was stuck for a long time, is I was just sending emails to my leads expecting them to buy a product. And I wondered why no one ever did. It's because there's so many people doing the same exact stuff nowadays, right? You need to do something to stand out. I'm going to show you what I do to stand out, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing for your business. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. What super affiliates used to do doesn't work anymore in this online industry. Now, if you're on live, give me a 3 if this makes sense, that this method is outdated. Give me a 3 if this makes sense. Tell me about it. I used to do this. Yep. Exactly. It's outdated now. It's outdated nowadays. So give me a 3 if this makes sense, that this does not work anymore. So this is what the super affiliates used to do today, or do today, right? This is what every 6, 7, 8, and even 9-figure earners do today to get sales in this crazy, crazy, crazy marketplace we're living in right now. So like I said before, it's no longer enough to convert a customer using social media, email swipes, or just Messenger, right? You need everything combined. You need this whole ball of system. You need everything system combined to actually make sales in the industry, right? You need all 4 of them. And this is what I call my robotic conversion sequence. This is what my mentor calls it. So I just adopted it, right? It's robotic conversion sequence. So you just start using social media and Messenger. You're losing a lot of money on sales. You're losing a lot of leads to other people that are doing what I'm showing you right now. If you're just using emails, you're losing a lot of money to people that are doing what I'm about to show you right now, right? It's just not enough anymore. These 2 alone are not enough. You need to combine them and add a couple more things, right? You need all of them to make sales in this crazy marketplace we're living in. So robotic conversion sequence number 1 is actually email, right? So email is not dead, right? It's not 100% dead. You need it to be part of the conversion process, right? It's still relevant. You're going to get about 25 to 30% of sales just from email alone. So if you are doing email, you'll still get a couple sales, right? Email is still much better than sending people from straight to, the offer to the bonus page or whatever, the landing page. But you need other stuff on top of it, right? You still need people to go and open and click your emails just so you stay on top of your leads. You need people to go and see it, because you can't email, you can't message every single person. It's just going to be too hard. So you need people to open and click your emails so they're engaged with you. They know you. They see you over and over and over again, and they're exposed to you and your offer. What I do is I leverage my mentor's emails, right? In the last 10 years, he's created like thousands and thousands and thousands of emails with high open rates. And I use those to actually, help convert and help stay on track and stay on top of my leads. If you guys are on my email list, you see I send you guys messages every single day, right? Or every other day usually. So what I do is I leverage my mentor's emails, my mentor's old emails, my mentor's new emails for my own business. He's found, like I said, he's found the top emails that have insanely high click rates and open rates. So I use those for my own business. As you can see here, another example, here's some of the click rates and open rates from, his offers. So, you see 100% here, 43, 80, 33, 30, there's examples are in here, right? But essentially what it is you need high open rates, you need high click rates, because if you're sending emails and no one's opening them, then what's the point? Then there's no point in even having emails in the first place, right? But you need it. It's like a give or take, right? There's no point in sending them if no one opens them, but then you need them either way. So you need to get people to either open and click your emails just so you stay on top of your leads. Does this make sense? Give me a 2 if this makes sense. Give me a 2 if this email part makes sense. Okay. So robotic conversion sequence number 2, Webinars, right? So webinars are insanely, insanely, insanely important. It's one of the best ways to convert cold leads into paying customers like this, right? Like a snap of your fingers, right? If you get someone to watch a webinar and they love the webinar, then people are going to become customers almost right away. I know a lot of my leads that I've had, I've had people that go, they watch my mentor's webinar, they love it, and then they join like the next day, right? It's because his webinar is so good that people love it. So you need to be able to hold people's attention for 2 to 3 hours at a time, right? It's a really tough art to master. I'm trying to learn it myself. Obviously, I'm doing live streams all the time. I'm doing videos a lot more, right? I'm trying to learn it. But right now, I leverage my mentor's webinars to get sales for myself, right? Because I'm in his program. I'm leveraging what he has for me. So webinars are very important. If you're finding a program that you're trying to promote as an affiliate, then having a webinar, funnel is great because you can get people to go from a cold lead to a warm and a hot lead right away. And then you can convert them into sales really, really fast that you can't do without, having a webinar. So webinars are very important. This is conversion sequence number 2. I really recommend if you don't have a webinar in place, you create one yourself or you find a mentor that has one for you. So robotic conversion sequence number 3, right? Messenger. So Messenger is in my honest opinion is the best way to make any high ticket sales, or at least to warm up your leads to get people to do the last part, which is the most important part. But Messenger is the best way to actually convert a sale and convert a cold lead into a high ticket sale, right? It's because you get to know the person one-on-one. You get to know what they're struggling with. You understand their problems. You're not just sending people to an order form. You're not sending people to just an email sequence. It's a one-on-one personal connection, right? Messenger is very, 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 very powerful, but you need to know what to say. Like you need to learn what to say. I know when I was first getting started, my Messenger conversations were horrible, right? Like I would message people all day long, and I'd just be awkward. I'd be like, I don't know what to say, like, and it just feel really, really awkward. If you guys have done Messenger, give me a 2 if this is something that you've experienced, right? Give me a 2 if you're trying to talk to someone. It's just like awkward, right? Like it used to happen to me all the time. I was just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, like, and it just sucked, right? You need to learn how to do it though. It's a really important skill to learn. And if you master Messenger, you're really good at Messenger. We have people, in my program that are just masters of Messenger, right? They close some sales just on Messenger. They don't have to go to the 4th step over here. But having Messenger conversations is really, really important. It's a really good skill to learn. This is robotic conversion sequence number 3. It helps you take a cold lead into a warm lead into a hot lead like fast, even faster than a webinar even could, because if you know their problems and you have a solution for it, you might not even need to send them, anything else. You might just be able to convert them over the phone. So yeah, Messenger is very important. It's a skill you need to learn. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if that makes sense. And then finally, robotic conversion sequence number 4, phone closing on the back end. Now, this is specifically for high ticket products. If you're promoting a low ticket product or you're promoting a product that doesn't have high ticket in it, you don't need a phone closer. You can close sales over Messenger and you'll be just fine, right? But if you take my advice and you have a high ticket product on the back end, you're going to need a phone closer you're going to need a phone closer, right? You can either do them yourself or you can, hire a team, or you can promote an offer that does it for you. Either way, you need a phone closer because it really, really, really increases your conversion rate, right? So as you see here on the screen, your closing rate goes from like a 1 to 3%, like I talked about before, all the way up to 20 to 75%, right? And 20%, like if you're a complete beginner, you've never done phone sales before, you can close at 25 or 20%, right? That's the industry standard. Like if you've never done any phone calls before, you're awkward on the phone, it doesn't matter. If you get someone on the phone and talk to them one-on-one, they're already interested in the product, number 1. Number 2, you just have to show that you care, and then people will buy it from you 1 out of every 5 times, right? So you can do them yourself. You can close if you're just starting at probably about 25%. That's the industry standard. But if you have a good phone closer, you have someone that's done it before, who's like made a lot of phone sales, who's like a good closer, you can get all the way up to 75% on the back end, which is absolutely insane. So every 4 leads you send, 3 will get closed on the back end, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. So like I said before, you can do 3 things, right? You can do them yourself. Like I said, you can probably get about 20% on the front end or on the back end if you do them yourself. You can hire a phone team to do them for you, right? So if you're just getting started with affiliate marketing, maybe, you have a little bit of extra money, you can maybe hire a phone closer to do them for you. I don't know if the margins would be right there, but you could do that. That's a possibility, right? If you have your own product, you can hire a phone closer to do them for you if you have your own product. But number 3 is you can promote an offer that closes sales for you, right? There's a ton of offers out there that do this for you. It's not just the one that I promote. Again, this is all for you guys. It's not just me like selling the product I promote. This can be done in other programs, right? A lot of programs have phone closing done for you, right? This is what I recommend personally because, it's just hard to do them yourself. It takes a lot of time, and it's something that it's hard to learn them, right? And if you're an affiliate marketer, you really don't need the phone closing skills, in my opinion. I don't think if you're gonna stick to affiliate marketing and want to do it long term, you don't need phone closing, in my opinion, right? If you're doing your own product, this is a very good skill to have. Closing your own sales is really tough, but it's a good skill to have if you're doing your own products in the future, right? Maybe that's something you want to learn. But if you want to stick with affiliate marketing long term and you're doing it for the next 5 to 10 years, whatever it may be, promote an offer that has a sales team for you. It'll save you a lot of time. You'll close at a much higher rate and you make a lot more money. So this is my recommendation, is having a phone closer on the back end. This is one of my big secrets to actually making so much money online in the last couple months, is I just send every lead to my phone sales team, and they, if they convert, that's great. If not, then I'll just send them more leads, right? And that's just how it is. You just send as many people as you can to the phone closer and let them do the work for you. This is how it becomes passive income, right? This is how it becomes passive income, is you work, you get the leads up, and then all the leads are taken care of for you on the back end for your phone closer. So give me a 3 if this phone closing makes sense to you, and why you need a phone closer. Give me a 3 if it makes sense. And then finally, this is optional. This is something that, I recommend, even if you're a complete beginner online, that you do this, but it is optional. This is not recommended. Everything else I just showed you before, you need it. You need it. Otherwise, you're not going to get sales in this marketplace, right? This is optional. You don't need it, but I really recommend you have it. So what I'm talking about is a bonus package, right? And the reason I think you should have it, even if you're a beginner, and even especially if you're a beginner, is it helps you stand out compared to every other affiliate in every program that you're in, right? So having a good bonus package, it doesn't have to be like crazy like this one. Like, this is the one that I use, right? This is one I created for me and my students to leverage to actually, make my offer more sexy, right? Make people want to join under me, right? You don't need anything like this. You don't need one that's like, showing you how to create your first 100K online, or, leverage my bonus package, or, one-on-one coaching. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is have something, right? It can be, a video you made. It can be like a list of, Facebook groups, maybe. It can be literally anything you could think of, right? Just something to help your offer stand out a little bit more than somebody else that's promoting the program. This optional step of a bonus package will really help you actually start to convert your leads a little bit more, because you can, when you're messaging with them, you can say, hey, if you join under me, you also get this, right? And again, it can be anything. It doesn't have to be crazy like this. It doesn't have to be, insane. It can be something very simple, like a video or like a slide deck. Even, it could be anything you want, right? There's a ton of different things you could have. So a bonus package, again, is optional. You don't need it, but I really recommend, if you're literally, just getting started and you're struggling to get sales, this is a way to stand out, right? It's a way to stand out without having any sales. You're providing more and more value than everyone else around you, and people want value, right? People want to be shown that you care about them and they want the value. So bonus package is really, really cool to have. I really recommend you guys do it, even if you're just beginning online. So does this make sense? Give me a 6 if having a bonus package is something that, it makes sense to you guys. I know it really has changed my business a lot, having one, even if it's my own or someone else's. So now, using this strategy I just showed you, right? Getting your traffic from Facebook with hot leads, right? Getting your, using a sexy product, getting, all these 4 different things for the robotic conversion sequence, right? You only need 200 subscribers to make 20K online, right? 20K, when you have a high ticket product of 2K, 3K, and 5K commissions, say you make 10 sales only, right? 10 sales. 20K is only 10 sales, right? It's only 10 sales. You only need 200 email subscribers to do this, right? You only need 200 people that are interested in what you're doing and actually sign up to your email list. So that's a 5% conversion rate, which is not even that high. This is on the low end, right? This is on the low end. You can even get higher if you get better and better at it. So in 30 days, if you can get 200 email subscribers, that's only 7 leads per day, right? Now, if you're a beginner online, 7 leads per day might be a little bit hard for you, right? 7 leads per day is not, it's not that much, but it's not easy, right? 7 leads is a little bit, right? But if you're a little bit more advanced and you've been doing this for a little bit longer, 7 leads is nothing, right? You can get 7 leads from making 1 Facebook post, right? 7 leads is not that bad. You can have 200 subscribers in 30 days if you're a little bit more advanced and you just crush 7 leads out per day, and you can make 20K in 30 days. Now, if you're newer and, you see these other lists, right? 60 days, let's say you can get 3 leads per day, right? Which, again, if you're brand new online, you're probably not going to get leads right away. But if you average 3 leads per day over 60 days, that's already about 200 subscribers. 90 days, right? If you can get this, now this, anyone can get this. Beginners can get this. Anybody can get 2 leads per day. I don't care. Over time, you will get 2 leads per day if you stay consistent and you follow this process I'm teaching you, right? 90 days is 200 email subscribers, roughly 2 leads per day, right? On average. You can do that. Anybody can do that. Even if you're brand new online, even if you've never started a business before, you can get 2 leads per day in the next 90 days, even if you've never started a business before, right? If you follow the process I'm showing you right now. Now, 180 days, right? If you take 6 months and you're a slow learner, you got other stuff going on in your life, you're just slow, right? 6 months. If you can get 1 lead on average per day for 6 months straight, you can get roughly 200 email subscribers, which will equate to about $20,000 online. So make your first 20K online, right? 6 months is the latest it should ever take you to make your first 20K online. And if you've been struggling for more than 6 months, then something is wrong and you're in the wrong place or you're doing the wrong things, because you should be able to make at least 20K online in 6 months if you do it the right way. For every 100 subscribers, you should be able to make about $10,000 if you follow the same process that I use, because it closes and there's so much good conversions there that you're going to get at least 5%, right? And to show you proof of that, I'm going to show you, this is my email subscribers from, I think it was on Tuesday, right? When I made this presentation, 214 contacts, right? I just passed 20K last week. I had a couple of calls booked this week. So maybe I'll get up to, on average that 2100 or whatever it may be. But I only have 214 subscribers. And this may shock you because I've been doing this for a little bit, but 214 subscribers online, right? And I've just made my first 20K. So this is true. This is proof that it works. It converts so well. If you follow what I'm showing you, follow this process. You don't need a big audience. You don't need to post tons of videos online to get millions of subscribers, right? You don't need 1 million followers on TikTok. You don't need 1,000 million people online to like what you do. You only need a small audience, but you need them, you need them to know, like, and trust you, right? Number one. You need to know how to convert them, number two. And number three, you just have to be consistent in what you do to get that 200 subscribers. So like I said before, my first 20K online came with about 200 subscribers, right? I made the 20K about, I think it was last week. At the point, I hit the 200 subscriber, and that day I made my first 20. I made the 2 sales to make 20K. So for every 100 subscribers, you make 10K online if you follow this 4-step process and this whole process that I'm showing you. Now, what is stopping you? What is stopping you from doing this, right? Like, it's simple, right? What I just showed you, anybody can do. Anyone can do it. Anyone and their mom can do it, right? What is stopping you from actually getting started with this? It's time to take action, right? It's time to take action. You're only costing yourself, right? I'm doing this right now. All the affiliates in this program, all the affiliates in lots of other programs are doing this kind of stuff right now, and they're seeing results, right? They're seeing results, and they're going to change their life in the next 3 to 6 months. 3 months from now, your life could look very, very, very different, right? You could see someone like me, right? In 3 months, I quit my 9-to-5 job. I just said goodbye to my 9-to-5 job just by following the simple process I just showed you right here. Daniel was struggling to make about 10K per month before he joined the program I'm in, right? He took it seriously. He stopped doing all the other stuff, and he focused on the same system I just showed you, the same steps I just showed you. He just passed 100K club with this offer in like 6 months. And now he just made 50K last month as an affiliate, right? Philip makes 1K to 5K per day. Before he did and took it seriously and followed this system, he was making, a couple $100 per day max, and he was burnt out and he was just not doing well in his business. He makes 1K to 5K per day following the same system. And finally, Nate, right? Nate was burnt out. Nate was promoting 20 different offers when he first got started with this system, right? When he first got started following what I just showed you. Now he just passed a 50K club. He's making 20K per month consistently, and he's going to hit 50K per month easily by the end of the year, right? It's going to happen. He's going to stay consistent. He's going to do this. He's going to hit 50K per year. You're only costing yourself by not taking action, right? You're not costing me. You're not costing Philip, Daniel, Nate. You're only costing yourself. You're costing yourself because you're not taking it seriously. You're not putting the work in. And you're not doing what I'm trying to tell you to actually get results for yourself. We're living in a modern day digital gold rush, guys. It's crazy. This stat, I took this stat and I looked it up. I tried to look again. I showed this to in a previous presentation. I tried to look again. I could not find a stat from today because it's so hard to find it. But in 2016, 1,700 new people were becoming millionaires in the US alone every single day, right? Every single day, 1,700 people were becoming millionaires. This stat, I guarantee it's at least triple this right now, 5 years later. It's almost 6 years later now, right? I just couldn't find it because now we have cryptocurrency, we have real estate, we have investments, we have online marketing. It's hard to keep track. So I didn't find a stat from recently, right? Sorry about that. I looked. I did look for it. But we're living in a modern day digital gold rush, especially with the internet and especially the way things are going. This is just going to keep exponentially. This number is going to be like 10,000 people per day are going to become millionaires, right? It's insane that the world we're living in. The only question is, are you going to be one of them? Are you going to be someone that takes advantage of what we have to offer right now, right? We have people that are making millions of dollars per day. We have people that are making millions per day. Think about that. We have people that are becoming millionaires every single day. Literally 10,000 of them are going to be happening and becoming millionaires pretty soon. Will you be one of them? Will you take advantage, or you're going to be stuck left behind working your 9-to-5 job, being miserable your entire life, right? I know I was ready to get out. I was ready to take a change and make a change, and I did. And look what happened. I made 20K in a couple months, and now I'm going to be one of the millionaires in the next couple years. I'm promising you right now, I'm going to be one of the millionaires in the next couple years. I'm going to be someone on that list that does it, because I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to follow the same process I'm showing you. Now, picture yourself 1 year from today. Do you want to be kicking yourself because you didn't take action? And I just want to be very open and clear with you right now. I'm not talking about just this program. I'm not talking about the program I'm in. I'm talking about just taking action in your own business. It can be with any program, any offer, any product, any whatever it may be. What's stopping you from taking action? Just picture yourself 1 year from now. Do you want to be kicking yourself with just dabbling around doing stuff that doesn't work? Number one. Or number two, just that you're not taking it seriously, right? Do you want to be kicking yourself? Would you go back in time and invest in Apple, Tesla, Amazon, and Bitcoin, right? Would you go back in time and go invest in these things? This is the market we're living in, right? This is better than Bitcoin, because you can only pay a couple $1,000s, learn a couple skills, and then become a millionaire in 2 or 3 years. It's insane. It's insane. Bitcoin, you couldn't even do that with Bitcoin, right? You could not even do that with Bitcoin. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. What is stopping you from getting started? What is stopping you from living the life of your dreams? Yourself. You're stopping yourself. No one is stopping you. It doesn't matter anything else. You're stopping yourself. You're only costing yourself, like I said before, you're costing yourself thousands of dollars per day by not doing this. So I'm going to show you exactly how much you're costing yourself. So let's take example of my product, right? Because I don't focus on anything else in the marketplace. I only focus on what I do, right? So 2K commissions. If you cost yourself 2K commissions, if you focus on for yourself for 1 year, you can make 50K per month with your online business, right? That's my goal. That's my goal is to hit is 50K per month by January next year. That's the goal I'm setting for myself. That's the goal I'm reaching towards. Very doable if you follow the same process and stay consistent, right? 50K per month is about 25 sales per month, which roughly, we'll do the math, 1 sale per day. Every day you sit on the sidelines, you don't take action, you do some dabbling, and you don't stay focused on your goals, you're costing yourself $2,000 1 year from now. Every month you wait, you're costing yourself $50,000. Could you imagine how much $50,000 is for anyone on this call that's still watching? Imagine how much $50,000 is, right? You're costing yourself $50,000 per month that you wait and you dabble and do other things. If you wait a full year, you cost yourself $600,000 by not taking action today and getting serious about your goals and your business, right? And this is the honest truth. You're costing yourself. You're not costing me. You're not costing my mentor. You're not costing, anybody else in the world. You're costing yourself by not taking it seriously, right? And I just hope this hits someone and feels them right in the face and says, you know what? It's time to take action. It's time to be, real about my business, right? So you're costing yourself $600 if you wait 1 year and don't take any action. So I'm just trying to show you guys the possibilities here. There's so many possibilities right now in the world, and it's just endless. What's your dream life worth to you, right? The big thing that people say is, I can't do it. I can't afford. I can't put the time in to invest in my business. I can't put the money to invest in my business. I can't do it. I just don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have anything, right? If you want to live the life of your dreams, if you want to, quit your 9-to-5 job, travel whenever you want, stay with your kids, stay with your family, not have to work ever again, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some sacrifice, right? You're going to have to sacrifice your time. You're going to have to invest in yourself. It's not going to happen over $7 courses. It's not going to happen, looking stuff up on YouTube. It's going to take an investment to be and have the life of your dreams, right? It's not going to be easy, right? People are willing to spend, $100,000 plus on college to go get a job that they hate and that make them miserable half their life, leave them in debt, but they won't spend a few $1,000s to learn a skill that can change their life in 3 months, right? I spent myself 6 years at my engineering job, right? 6 years at my engineering school. And then I got an MBA. Cost me I did the math, I think $150,000 for all the education, right? I just quit I just quit like a month ago because I hated it so damn much. I just could not stand it, right? It's insane to me that, I get it, right? I get it. It could, a program, maybe it's a couple $1,000s, whatever it may be. It seems like a lot, right? It seems like a lot. And it seemed like a lot to me at the time too. And that's why I didn't buy into a good program like this, right? I bought, $7 course, $97 course, $497 course. I even bought a $997 course, right? But I never bought that full program, right? I never invested myself. I never invested in the full program. I never did any of that. So what happened? I was stuck for 6 months. Could you imagine if I had learned these skills 6 months ago? Could you imagine where I'm going to be in 6 months from now? Right? If you guys have been following me for a while, you've seen the growth that I've had over the last 4 or 5 months. Imagine if I had that times 2, right? And I had invested myself from the very beginning. It would have been crazy. I'd at least make 100K by now, probably a lot more. right? Probably a lot more. So I think Philip's on the call. He was one of the first people I ever talked to, right? He's probably seen my entire growth for the whole thing. Can you imagine, Philip, if you're still on the call, what it would be like if I started 6 months before I did? Like, could you just imagine that? I wish I did. I wish I just invested in myself sooner. But what happened was my mindset was broken. I listened to my family. I listened to my parents. I listened to even my girlfriend at the time was like, no, like you shouldn't really spend that much money on a course. Like maybe it doesn't work. And I was like, man, you know what? Maybe it doesn't work. You know what? Like, I don't know if this online industry works. Like I tried 2 other business models before. Like, I don't know if this online industry works. Right. And so I never invested in myself, and I never fully bought the full program. I always was just trying to save money, and I was like trying to be cheap with my business. I was trying to, promote the trash products, like the $9.97 courses. Never fully went all in and invested in myself. 6 months ago, or 5 months ago now, I almost quit. I decided, you know what, I'm going to quit because I didn't have any money. I didn't make any money online. I'd been 6 months. I've been buying courses. I didn't make any money. I was about to quit. And I had to make a decision. Either I quit now or I invest in myself and actually take it seriously. I invested in myself, obviously. And I said, you know what? This is it. I have seen a bunch of different programs. I've seen a bunch of different offers. This is it. If this doesn't work, I'm done. I invested in myself. 3 months later, I made my first $14K in 30 days and I quit my 9-to-5 job forever. Now I've hit $20K and I'm going to hit 6 figures in the next couple months, right? With this new Reels challenge, it's going to be even quicker than that. My mindset was broken. And I understand if your mindset's broken, I get it. But you need to reevaluate if this business is actually important to you, right? If it's important to you, you need to be willing to invest the money and the time to actually make it important to you. That's all I have to say. And, what's your dream life worth to you? Is it worth a couple hours a day? Is it worth a couple $1,000s? If not, then you know what? That's okay. That's fine. You're free to do whatever you want. But this is my advice. If you want to take it seriously, then take it seriously. You need to treat your business like your baby, like your child, right? If you don't treat it like your child, it's going to, not work. You're going to be stuck like I was, and you're either going to quit early before you even give it a chance, or you're going to buy another course after course after course after course that's not going to work, and then you're going to be stuck, where I was back in the day. So treat your business like your baby. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you. I promise, because I did it myself. If you follow the system, you take it seriously, you invest in yourself, you make some sacrifices, right? Like I said before, it's not easy to build an online business. I tell you, you only need a couple hours a day, because that's true. You only need a couple hours a day, but it takes work. It takes work and it takes sacrifice. It takes a couple months of just, grinding away, like adding Facebook friends and, creating content and, being really consistent for 90 days, 6 months plus, right? But once you do that, you quit your 9-to-5 job and then you're free forever. You're free forever. You don't ever have to go back because you're successful. You have the skills. You never have to go back to this 9-to-5 job that you've ever, you hated more than anything in the world, right? How many times do you wish you didn't have to go into work, didn't drive an hour into work, then just go sit and get reamed at by your boss for some stupid thing that they messed up and they blamed you, right? Happened to me every single day. The boss would mess up and they'd scream at me like, oh, why'd you do this? I'm like, you told me to do that, right? How many times this happened to you? Give me a 5 if this ever happened to you before. Happened to me all the time. Happened to me every single day at work. It was just awful. If you guys travel for work, I used to travel for work all the time. How nice would it be? You never have to travel for work again. You never have to go in to an airport, miss your family for the whole week, and then, just go and just be miserable at work. You never have to do it. If you put your nose down, you invest in yourself, you invest your time for the next 3 months, and you just go hard and you do exactly what I tell you, right? And again, doesn't have to be this program, doesn't have to be anything that I promote. You don't even have to like me. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to do anything like that, right? If you get anything from this presentation, it's that you need to take your business seriously. You need to invest in yourself and you need to fix, you need to just take it seriously, because if not, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So 90 days is all it took for me to quit my 9-to-5 job. And it is all it took for me to, now I live at home. I work at home. I do whatever I want. I can travel when I want. My sister's coming to visit next week. I can go help her move into college in the next couple months, right? It's great. And it only took a couple months of sacrifice. So if you're serious about taking your business serious, then you do it. Like I said before, I officially crossed 20K last week, just following the same process, following, the mindset of just stay consistent, do what my metric tells me to do, and just follow the same process. So see there, the 2K commissions, 4K in a day. Second time I had a 4K day in this program, right? It happens all the time. We got people making 4K, 6K, 8K days. So, and you get the trophy right there. The trophy's right there. I can see it. So that's it. That's how you go from 0 to 20K with affiliate marketing in the next 3, 6, whatever maybe months, right? So if you want to learn more about exactly what I do and how I've scaled my business from 0 to 20K in the last couple months, what I want you to do is click the first link in the description right below this video, and it'll take you to a free training from my mentor that'll explain everything that I do step by step and how I actually got results with this program. And finally, if you got a ton of value out of this video and you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing, make money online, or anything like that, what I want you to do is click the subscribe button right down below this video so you can learn more about what I do, follow my journey, and don't miss out on any of the future trainings that I do. With that being said, thanks for tuning in, take care, and have a great rest of your day.